Good afternoon. Oops, am I still muted? Nope. Nope. Okay, great. I got a pop-up that I was muted. All right. Good afternoon. I'm Brianne Kay-Nadeau, council member for Ward 1 and chairperson of the Council's Committee on Public Works and Operations. Today's Tuesday, September 26, 2023, and this meeting's being held via the online platform, Zoom. The time is 3:03 p.m. and I'm calling to order this additional meeting of the committee. For the record, I'd like to note that we have a quorum consisting of at-large Councilmember Robert White, Ward 8 Councilmember Trayan White, and myself. Today, the committee will consider and vote on 6 measures. PR 25-236, the Commission on Human Rights, Motoko Ozawa, Confirmation Resolution of 2023. Commission on Human Rights, Colin Ratamel, Confirmation Resolution of 2023. Commission on Human Rights, Antonesia Wiley, Confirmation Resolution of 2023. PR 25-238, the Commission on Human Rights, Henry Floyd Jr., Confirmation Resolution of 2023. PR 25-237, the Commission on Human Rights, Karen Mulhauser, Confirmation Resolution of 2023, and PR 25-0235, the Commission on Human Rights, Terry Janine Quinn, Confirmation Resolution of 2023. All 6 measures were introduced by Chairman Mendelson at the request of the mayor and were subsequently referred to the Committee on Public Works and Operations for consideration. The Commission on Human Rights is an agency within the Office of Human Rights that adjudicates public and private sector discrimination complaints brought under the DC Human Rights Act. This includes cases of unlawful discrimination in employment, housing, public accommodations, and education. Following a determination by the Office of Human Rights that an act of unlawful discrimination has occurred, the Commission conducts a secondary review either by an administrative law judge or 3-member panel. If the Commission determines the respondent has engaged in an unlawful discriminatory practice, the Commission issues a decision. In addition to its adjudicative responsibilities, the Commission may undertake public investigations or hearings concerning various patterns of discrimination and make recommendations to the mayor or the council. The Commission also has authority to promulgate rules, regulations, and procedures that implement various portions of the DC Human Rights Act. Commissioners serve for 3-year terms, and by law, the mayor is required to select individuals with a demonstrated background and interest in anti-discrimination law. A little bit on the nominees. PR 25-236 reappoints Motoko Ozawa. She was first appointed to the commission in 2012 and became the chair in 2020. Commissioner Ozawa is an expert on the many dimensions of sustainable development, including the role of governments and businesses in respecting and protecting human rights. She also advises the United Nations, governments, and civil society on these topics. PR 25-240 appoints Colin Ratamel to the commission. They are an experienced trial and appellate attorney with a background of adjudicating and litigating complex appeals. They currently serve as a judicial law clerk on the United States Court of Appeals for Veterans Claims. They also served as an assistant public defender for the Maryland Office of Public Defender, the DC Office of the State Superintendent of Education, the DC Office of the Attorney General, and the Metropolitan Police Department. PR 25-239 appoints Antonesia Tony Wiley. She is the Director of Advocacy at the National Urban League Washington Bureau, where she works with various organizational partners and community stakeholders to drive the Urban League's policy platform in Congress and at the grassroots level. Prior to her work at the National Urban League, she was a senior manager overseeing compliance and process improvement for the American Red Cross's National Blood Services and Transfusion Program. Ms. Wiley also served on the boards for the University of Alabama Birmingham Minority Health Disparities Research Center and the American Cancer Society. She was recognized by the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute during their 50th anniversary Civil Rights Movement commemoration activities. PR 25-238 appoints Henry E. Floyd Jr. He's the general counsel for the Daniel Initiative, a government relations and strategic communications firm that intentionally services traditionally underrepresented and underserved populations to promote positive social change. As a seasoned litigator, Mr. Floyd has advocated for injured workers and victims of egregious medical malpractice incidents and has secured substantial settlements for his clients and their families. He's an advocate for diversity, equity, and inclusion, raising thousands of dollars for scholarships and cultivating employment opportunities for minority law students, and fights to provide access to justice for disenfranchised communities. Mr. Floyd was appointed by the Chief Judge of the DC Superior Court to serve as a member of its advisory merit selection panel that assists the Board of Judges in identifying and recommending persons who are best qualified to fill magistrate judge vacancies for a 4-year term. PR 25-237 reappoints Karen Mulhauser. She has served on the commission since 2017. She's currently the president of Mulhauser and Associates, where she's provided consulting services to nonprofit organizations, grant makers, and candidates since 1988. She brings a wealth of experience in women's issues, human rights, civil rights, and the international security advocacy. From 1975 to 1981, Ms. Mulhauser was the executive director of the National Abortion Rights Action League. She's also a member of the Antioch College Alumni Board and chairs the advisory council of the Women's Information Network. Finally, PR 25-235 appoints Terry Janine Quinn. She's a practicing attorney in the District of Columbia and currently has her own firm, Law Offices of Terry Janine Quinn, that represents small businesses in regulatory matters. Ms. Quinn spent 5 years as an associate at White & Case LLP, where she focused on energy, infrastructure, and project finance law. Ms. Quinn has a long list of volunteering and currently serves as the president for the Bloomingdale Civic Association, a role she's held since 2010. She served as an advisory neighborhood commissioner for single-member District 5E06 and served as the chair of 5E in 2015 and 2016. She's been honored as a Woman of Excellence by the District of Columbia Commission for Women and by the DC Federation of Civic Associations. The committee held a public hearing on the 6 nominees last Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. Each nominee testified to their qualifications for the position and expressed their passion for eradicating discrimination in the district. With that said, I'm recommending the approval of the committee reports and prints for all 6 measures. Is there any discussion on the reports or prints? Councilmember Robert White.
Thank you, Chairperson Nadeau. I want to thank all of the nominees for putting themselves forward to do this very important work. I've had the opportunity in the past when my committee had oversight over the Office and Commission to work with and see the work of Terry Janine Quinn and Motoko Azawa and Karen Mulhauser. And so I am very much looking forward to continuing to work with them and to continue to see the good work that they are doing. I have known Henry Floyd Jr. for some years. I know of his excellent legal and advocacy work and think he will make a phenomenal addition to the commission. And I am looking forward with this slate of nominees and reappointments, looking forward to getting to know and seeing the work of Antonia Wiley. So again, Chairperson, thank you for moving these forward. To the nominees, thank you for signing up to do or continue to do this work. And I look forward to voting in favor of these confirmations.
Thank you, Councilmember. Okay. I now move to approve the committee report and prints in block for PR 25-236, PR 25-240, PR 25-239, PR 25-238, PR 25-237, and PR 25-235 with leave for staff to make technical and conforming changes. All those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Okay. All right, the ayes have it. We have a unanimous vote. Thank you. Is there any other business before the committee? Okay. There being no further business, the time is 3:11 p.m. and this additional meeting of the Committee on Public Works and Operations is adjourned. Thank you.
Have a good one.